everybody, this is Jake from Longtail Pro, and today I'm going to share a free marketing idea for niche businesses. The idea is blog effectively, and I kind of chuckle because I'm wondering if you're seeing this like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this is his idea. But I want to share a few tips that I think that the emphasis needs to be on the effectively part. Certainly, you've heard of blogging, and it works especially well the stuff I'm going to share with you if you are in more of a niche business, or at least you can sort of create a niche business out of it, something that's a little bit more narrow focused. Because the beauty of that is that you can really compete with the big guys when you really find what your niche is and hone in on that, particularly with your blog. And a blog, doesn't really cost money. There's a little bit of fees associated with having a website, whatever, which you probably have already, but adding a blog to that is something that's not going to cost you anything additional to do. It's just going to take some of your time. So the easiest way to get started with that is to answer the most common questions that you receive. And so this is so simple. If you think about, if you're in business already, you get questions all the time from people that are before the sale, after the sale, customer service type stuff, people just wanting to know about your products, or would you recommend this one or that one? What are some of the problems with this? Why do you like this one? Those sorts of things. When you get those questions, just write them down, put them on an Evernote or something like that. Keep track of them. And then those become great blog post ideas, because the idea is if somebody were to ask you that question, there's probably other people out there that are asking that same question in the search engines like Google. So they're asking a very similar question out there. So by answering it, it's just giving you great material that people want to know because they asked you themselves. So go answer it in just a general fashion where it would apply to anybody out on your website. The next thing is to read online forums to get content ideas. So if you are newer to a business, or you're getting into a niche that you're not as familiar and maybe you don't have any customers yet, another way to go about this is there are forums online for just about everything. So if you're, let's just say, hunting and camping or something like that, that type of business, there's camping forums out there, there's hunting forums out there that are full of hunters that are sharing questions and tips and all kinds of things. So go out there and see what they're talking about, see the kind of language that they use, and again, let that give you some topic ideas for your blogs. The next is just target things that are very specific problems that people are going to be using as search terms, as opposed to more general topics. So, just the idea of camping and hunting. You're not going to do just an article about hunting in general or hunting tips or something like that. It's way too generic. You want to narrow that down to, hunting a particular type of game in the winter, and you want it to be very specific, and then really put your blog post focused on that one idea. That way you're pulling in that traffic, and it kind of goes beyond the scope of this video, but you can do keyword research with tools like ours, Longtail Pro, to kind of let you know what people are searching for and kind of help you determine what those things should be. But in general, that's sort of what you want to really focus in on your niche, be sort of narrowly focused with each post, and that's going to help you pull in and rank better in the search engines for those keywords. And then don't be afraid to address negative topics with honesty. So a big part of having a blog, and one of the reasons that it's important, is it helps you build trust with your audience. When they read the content that you share, if you do it in the right way, and you're transparent, you're honest, and you're take on the role of a teacher, you're trying to help them, and it builds trust in their eyes. They start to see you as an authoritative figure on the topic in your niche, and so in turn, they like to buy from people that they trust. So if you're selling products, it makes that a little bit easier once you've built a connection through your blog. So in doing that, don't be afraid to address negative topics. I mentioned earlier, you probably get questions if you do sell products, what the problems are with certain models, or what's wrong with this service, or why would I not do this, that sort of thing. Don't be afraid to talk about those things honestly, because let's be real. Whatever it is that you do sell, it's not perfect. It does have pluses and minuses. So be sure to share those with people and let them know, because people expect, almost sadly, to be trying to be sold all the time. And thinking that, oh, well, he's just trying to sell me something. He's going to pretend like there's no problems with his service. Just be honest with them, and people will appreciate that, and you'll build trust. If you're looking for other ideas, check out our free PDF. It's got 16 other free marketing ideas that you can implement in your business. Click on the link in the corner of the video or down in the description, and we'll send you that PDF. Until next time, best of luck to you.